Reporting live, the breaking news is that Shot City has a new gun. Welcome to Shot City, baby! Hey folks, Shot City here. Want to show you my new Glock 23 Gen 2s. Well, they're not new, they're old police trade-ins that I got from gunprime.com. And they came in these cardboard boxes, as you can see. Already safety checked these guns, but I will empty the mags and check them again. So I'm going to go ahead and get the boxes out of the way, just because there's no point in having them out right now. Okay. So, as you'll see with the Glock Generation 2s, period, you don't get rails up front. You'll see that. Then the finger grooves here are gone. So this is pre-finger grooves, and the reason this is a Gen 2, or one of the noticeable reasons it's a Gen 2, is that you have the stippling up front and on the back strap, or on the back of the gun. These don't have back straps that are removable, really. You'll notice that those are stippled. If they're not stippled and you have a Glock 19 or 17, you've got a Gen 1, which is very rare at this point. But if you don't have finger grooves and you do have stippling up front, that indicates that you've got a Gen 2, or I guess now you could have a Gen 5. But basically, no rail, no finger grooves, and stippling that is not the Gen 4s or Gen 5 stippling indicates that this is a Gen 2. Also, the finish is different on the Generation 2 Glocks. It's a little bit, I want to say grittier, but definitely kind of more grippy. Has more of a textured feel to it than like the Gen 3s that were kind of slick, and the Gen 5s that are really slick. The Gen 4s kind of got back to like this flat, more of a somewhat gritty finish. But that is what they look like. So I'm gonna grab the camera real quick and just do an overview so you can see what these firearms actually look like up close. So I'm gonna grab the camera without causing too much shaking. Alright. So you can see there's some wear on these pistols, like the slide release here is pretty worn. A lot of this, I'm thinking, is just gonna be like kind of dirt and grime that I need to clean off. So once I really have a chance to clean these guns, we'll see how they turn out. But you can see Glock 23, 40 Smith & Wesson. Again, holster wear on the slide. The mag release is pretty worn there, but nothing crazy. So let's take a look at the internals as well. Try to set this phone up so I can show you real quick. Okay, so you can see there's some wear on the barrel, nothing crazy. Now let me break these down really quickly. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm about to break these down and show you what the inside of these pistols look like. Point it in a safe direction, pull the trigger, rock it back about half an inch, pull the takedown levers, boom, broken down. Just show you the internals. Okay, so got it broken down. Let's show you. It's the recoil spring. You can see it's got some gunpowder on it still. Still pretty dirty. Got inside of your slide. You can see that's pretty dirty. Really dirty. Still got a lot of powder in it. And let's pull that barrel out. See if we can focus on there. Yeah. So some wear on the barrel. Nothing too significant. I did notice that one of these barrels had a dent on it. And this isn't the dented barrel, so I'll show you very quickly what the inside of this barrel looks like. See that it's pretty dirty currently, but I'll just have to get these cleaned up. So you've seen the slide, you've seen the barrel, you've seen the recoil spring. Now let's take a look at the frame, which is, it's pretty dirty. Clean that up, no problem. Alright, now you see you got a few little scratches on the frame. Not a big deal with the possibly 20 plus year old gun. Oh, that's pretty good. Sorry, got stuff rolling around on the table on me. And then got the other one. These sights look like they've been bent a little bit, like it's been dropped. Let's break this one down as well. So I'm going to set this up again. So again, make sure the gun is empty. Pull the trigger in a safe direction. Lock it back about half an inch. Pull the takedown tabs. Keep doing that. And then just take the gun apart. Let me grab the camera again. And then same thing with this one. The frame is dirty. Everything looks to be good. As far as like trigger components and stuff, I'm not going to take this gun apart to clean it. I know some people would, but I'm not. Again, recoil spring. It's got some powder residue still in there. Let's see. Slide's still got a decent amount of gunk in it. This is the barrel with the dent. You'll see this dent right here. I think it was probably dropped at some point. You'll see on the other side you don't see that dent, but you do here. And then you'll see the inside of the barrel, that 007 view, which is got some powder still in there, which easy to clean up, no big deal. And then look at the actual finish on the side. You see these had to be sitting for a while because that's got some dust on it. And just minor, I mean, this is some decent holster wear. I won't really call it minor. But again, I want to see how they look after I get them cleaned up. So I'm going to clean them up real quick, and then I'll show you guys what they look like after I get them cleaned up. All right. I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. I've got both pistols cleaned up pretty nicely, so I can show them to you up close. It's the first one. Looks pretty good. It's a lot less wear than I actually originally thought. And like I said, the inside's cleaned up really nicely. I'm going to grab the camera off the tripod very quickly. And you can just see how nicely these really cleaned up. Here in the light, you can see this finish it's different. I've only seen one Gen 2 before this in person, and it's definitely like a grittier finish. By grittier, I mean like if you wipe it with a paper towel or like some tissue or even a Q-tip, like the cotton will snag in there, inside of this finish. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I'll show you how the barrel's cleaned up. Focus on that. And I'm not pointing the gun at myself right now. But you can see those barrels are pretty clean now. Even just soaked the magazines up with a rag and cleaned those. So those came pretty clean. Still got a little soap in that one. But all in all, I've got two Glock 23 Generation 2s now, and they're in pretty decent shape. Now, I do have a range trip planned this weekend, so hopefully I'll get out to the range this weekend, be able to shoot these a little bit, or at least one of them. I don't know if I'll take them both out. Probably should. I'll take both. Take them both out, get them out there, shoot them, run some rounds through them. Thanks for watching Shot City.